Zezima. I am the author of Leave It to Boomer. This book is a crime against literature. I'm very proud of that. It also comes in very handy for propping up wobbly table legs. And it is a collection of my nationally syndicated humor columns, which I write for my hometown paper, the Stamford Advocate in Connecticut. I'm here at the East Hampton Library in East Hampton, New York, out in the famous Hamptons. And I have the pleasure of leading what is officially now the smallest book event in the history of any library. One person has shown up, and I will introduce you to her in just a moment. If no people showed up, it wouldn't be mathematically possible to have a book event. So this is the smallest event in history. And I would like you to meet the audience. The audience is, this is Liz.
Will I stand up?
Go ahead, Liz, come on. Come on up.
Oh,
Come on up with me.
oh my goodness.
Yes.
This will be fun.
It will be fun.
Yes.
Now, you're Liz.
Yes.
I'm Jerry.
How do you do?
I'm fine. How do you do?
Yes. I'm fine.
Good,
Yes.
good. We've known each other for minutes now. We go way back. And what's your last name?
Sarfati.
So can I call you Liz?
Yes.
Good. That's a lot easier to pronounce.
Lot easier.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
So why were you brave enough to show up here? I mean, you've lowered your standards, obviously.
Well, I read about your book and...
You came anyhow.
Yes. No, I thought, this man will be funny. I know this man will be funny, and I could use a few laughs today.
Well, good.
Okay. And every day.
Right. And this is my mission in life, because I'm spectacularly unqualified to do anything else. So is there anything you would like to know about, excuse me.
Oh, will this
This is why I'm not in sales. About Leave It to Boomer. About what I do, about all the other books here, which of course are better than this one, but what can you do?
There are other books?
No, not by me. Not yet. That's why they're better than this one, because I didn't write them.
Well, I wasn't sure.
Well, now you are.
Yes.
And no, I'm actually working on my second book. It's a follow-up to this one, and it's a funny look at life at being an empty nester. So I've always had an empty head. Now I have an empty nest. So this book is a collection of my columns, as I said earlier. And I thank you for showing up. I mean, you're obviously a book lover.
Yes.
And you used to work here, right?
I worked here at the library.
And what did you do?
Just everything.
Just everything?
Yes. Worked at the front desk, worked upstairs in bookkeeping.
Simultaneously? You must have been very tired going up and down, up and down.
Well, yes, I didn't have to go to the gym because it was
Good.
so
they
easy
saved
to
you a lot of
work
money.
here.
And this part of the healthcare plan, I suppose, right?
Yes, but we don't want to get into money.
No, well, I'd like to get into money.
Oh.
I'm not going to do it
Yes,
today, obviously.
yes. Okay.
But go ahead, tell me
Yes,
some more
yes.
about yourself.
We're here to, the book event is for you.
You're a lot more interesting than I am, believe me.
You think, and you know nothing about me, and you think
I do.
I see.
I think you're
Okay.
charming.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
But actually, no, you talk, because I
Okay.
didn't.
Well, I don't hear that too often.
Oh.
So thanks. All right. Anyway, so I write this goofball column for the Stamford Advocate, and it runs in many newspapers nationwide and abroad through the McClatchy Tribune news service. And if you've ever wondered why newspapers are in trouble, it would be because of me. And I really always wanted to do this. I've always wanted to write humor. And so much bad stuff going on in the world. People need a laugh or a chuckle or a smile. And so I like to provide it.
Well, I always like to joke around, write humor too.
Well, good.
But I haven't written a book.
You haven't written a book. Well, you can.
Yes, I suppose so.
Okay.
Just takes time.
It does. It does take time. Unless you take the lazy way out, which is to collect your columns, as I did.
Well, that took time to write the columns.
It did. Yes, it did. And then they get published, and you have to wait until you have enough of them to put in a book. So,
Yes.
anyway, this is got started when I was very young, a year out of college. I knew what I wanted to do in high school. I wanted to do this because I was the class clown, and my professional goal in life was to be silly and irresponsible and actually get paid for it. I said, how can I do this? I said, I know. I'll go into journalism and I'll get a humor column. And it's kind of like doing stand-up comedy, except you don't have to show up. You just write your column, it's in the paper, and a lot of people see it. Not many admit it. There you go.
And when you're on stage, there is that possibility that no one will show up.
There's a possibility. It almost happened today. If you didn't show up, then the possibility would have come true. So I thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
And I mean, it's a beautiful day. You could have found a lot of other things to do. So it's very nice that you